What's going on, everyone? Thank you for tuning back in. We are all done homeschool for the day, and we got to try to figure out something to do with these kids. It is raining, and we got a little break in that rain, so we're going to do a little project that I've wanted to do for a little bit since I've been home, and we are going to pressure wash the side of the wall, and we're going to end up painting it. I got some nice white outdoor paint from a buddy who has a local business here. But before we paint, we gotta pressure wash it, get all this dirt and grime off, because we don't want to paint over it and then chip, and we'll have to just do the project again. So do it right, get it clean, and we're gonna have some fun along the way.
Can we help you paint?
Sure, we're not gonna paint today because we gotta let it dry. Today is the perfect day to do it because it is raining, so we'll wash it and then it'll dry when it stopped raining, and then on a later date, we'll end up painting it. So it's pretty easy, not that much of a project. Look at that, the sun's coming out. Maybe we can paint it this afternoon. But first we gotta get it done, all right? What I would love to do is, I'm gonna end up going down the road. We had a tree company go and clear all the power lines, and there's a ton of wood chips down the road. So I'm gonna go figure out who owns that property and see if we can bring some wood chips. Our local tree guy that's been bringing wood chips sort of slowed down last year, and we haven't had any this year, so I'm gonna try to contact him as well. But I'm gonna go, I'm talking about, this pile is huge, so we're gonna go see if we can get some wood chips, because there's some real nice ones, so we can line, do some landscaping around here, and just make this place look pretty. So like I said, my buddy ended up giving me this paint, and he owns his own painting business. It's called Perry Painting. I'm gonna leave all of his information below in the description. If you are local, please hit him up if you have any work. Right now he's currently shut down because of the COVID-19. However, as soon as this is all over, he's gonna be back up and running. So please, if you have any paint work, please hit him up, and he will serve all your painting needs.
It's not working. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What are you guys up to?
Trying to see water come out of it.
What are you guys putting the hose down?
Yeah. But we need to screw it before, so we can go.
Oh man.
Use the hose.
Well, let's get this rolling. We gotta put this Ryobi pressure washer together. This thing is pretty slick. Thanks, Dad. You hooked us up good. And this is gonna clean all this grime off. There was like a trellis right here of vine flowers. As you can see, you got all these markings on it. So we're gonna pressure wash all this dirt off. And then once it's dry, we'll end up painting it up. It's gonna look pretty good too. I'm excited.
Can I help you pressure wash?
You sure can, man. Everyone's gonna take a turn, and we're gonna why don't you clean up some of these toys around here. All right, you guys ready? Bring that hose down.
This hose?
Yep. Hook it up to there, to the faucet, and bring it down.
No, that's the blue one. Daddy, I just took the blue one.
Okay. Turn on the faucet. Let Remy do it. Show him where it is. Good job. Hold on.
Wait, I'm holding this one.
You gotta get the water running first.
This one, right? You want one?
Yeah.
Not yet.
I'm gonna show you what to do, all right, boys?
I already know, Paul.
Well, I'm gonna show you again.
I can do it.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Stop it. Can you make a flower? Go make a flower.
You shut the hose off?
No. Okay.
Turn it on. Let's try it again.
Yeah, I got that. I got that. I'm backing under it. Yeah, the small one is good. Oh, you're getting me fired. What happened?
I think one thing that is really cool is as the boys get older, they get more involved in projects, and they want to get more involved in projects. And that's what's really cool about living on the farm, raising our own animals, is they just enjoy doing it. And it's not a chore, it's not, oh, go do this, go do that. It's as we're doing it. Is it working good, buddy? No? We keep losing water pressure for some reason. Huh. But as we do our chores, they're working right along with us and just doing it, and then they just want to do it right before we even get to having to do the chores. They're volunteered to do it, they volunteer to help, and then they also volunteer to help with projects, especially if there's a pressure washer involved. But I gotta figure this out. There's no pressure. When it is working though, it's clean and very good. Look at it. Rehobi, you're disappointing me right now. Here we go. I think we found our problem. Our hose has a leak right at the faucet. Look at that. There's gonna be no pressure when you got no water. I think this hose has seen its day. Yeah, 'cause that's coming out right. Look at that. Right there, man. Unless I gotta tighten that up. Alright. Let's go get a new hose. Hey, buddy! Weston, can you shut that off? We gotta get a new hose, it's broken. So, we'll figure out the problem. Let's go get a new hose, alright? Got a new hose hooked up. It is starting to rain now, so I'm not gonna be able to get too much footage. I'm trying to stay underneath the porches and let my partner work. Hey buddy, you gotta build up pressure first. What if, shut it off.
I wanted to do it.
We're gonna take turns. Shut it off, let the hose fill up. Okay, and then turn it back on. Turn it back on, go ahead.
Right now?
Yep. Don't squirt. Let the water build up pressure, and once the machine stops, it'll have enough pressure to go, okay? Good job, man. So we got it all up and running again. I'll tell you what, this Rehobi pressure washer is giving us a real hard time right now. The water, it doesn't seem to be keeping the pressure. There's water flow, I tested it, and it's just like not generating enough or holding enough pressure in the machine. So I don't know, this might turn into a negative review for this pressure washer. I got this from my dad a few months ago. It worked great with the skull. However, right now, it's doing pretty of a bad job. That's what's slowing us down right now. It's doing a good job cleaning, it's just not holding the pressure. It's kind of frustrating, especially when you want to do a quick project. It stopped raining, yep. Sun's starting to come out, we gotta look for a rainbow. So pressure washing didn't go as planned. It started pouring and the kids wanted to come inside because they're cold. And right now, they're all hungry, trying to make their own food. So I gotta go help out with that. Juliana is actually at the laundromat because at the perfect time, our wash machine broke. And the part that needs to fix it, it's gonna take 2 to 3 weeks. So what a crazy time. We're in a lockdown. And we got laundry. Like, there's a lot of people in this house, and laundry doesn't stop. So that needs to get fixed right away. Ryan's at a laundromat. I'm taking care of everyone, eating lunch, and I mean, it's crazy times right now. More food?
Well, yeah. You're welcome.
It's pretty noisy in here.
Can I have an English muffin?
An Eagle Mish muffin? What's an Eagle Mish muffin?
English.
So this is what a standard lunch is like. I mean, we're talking more requests. People want drinks, food. There's people copying each other, poking at each other. Noise.
Stop.
9 kids. Ah! This one needs a nap. Yeah, you need a nap. Alright, what I need is some more coffee.
I need some more coffee.
Look who's back from the laundromat. How was that?
I was really peaceful and relaxing.
Oh, yeah.
I read books. I read the Bible. That
You
book.
read the Bible. Passion Translation.
And
Rachel Hollis.
I spent $1,000. It is $7.75 a load.
Whoa.
Look at
Well, we gotta get this washer back and running. It's gonna take 2 to 3 weeks to get that part.
That's a bummer. But I did every single piece of clothing except for the ones we're wearing.
Well, that's cool. Well, everything's done. Now we've got probably a folding party, right?
Okay.
Y'all wet?
Yeah, actually I gotta go dry some because the dryer malfunctioned.
Oh, that's not good.
So I didn't get it all dried.
All right, well, these guys have been helping me clean that,
It looks awesome.
clean it up. So we don't got too much more to do. We just got this side and a couple more rows on our first side, but we're doing real good, buddy. Doing real good. Whoa, look at all those beehives, man. Where are you going? Come back. We gotta look into our bees. That would be for another day, though. One thing at a time. Let's finish this up. Is it on?
Yeah.
Go. Cool. We're rolling. We're cooking. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We're not doing a whole lot. You know, this might not be groundbreaking. However, this is what we're doing, and I appreciate you guys watching. We're going to finish up here. And like I said, we're going to let it dry for the rest of the day. We'll probably paint it tomorrow. Guys, I want you to check out Perry Painting. Again, the description box, check it out. Has all their information. They're a great Christian family. And guys, in this time, we gotta support our local businesses. Right now, most of them are probably shut. All the small businesses are shut. But once stuff starts opening, it's important that we help the community out, support our businesses, and please support Perry Painting. Go to the description, check him out, reach out to him, and he will get right back to you. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys around.
Hit that subscribe button.